Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. In today's video I wanted to talk to you about two Bobbi Brown products. One of them I have been using for about 3 years at this time, and the other one is brand new in my collection. I picked it up after one of my favorite YouTubers, Smoky Glow, talked about loving it on her channel, so I decided to give it a chance as well. And I must say I only used it once before and I absolutely love it. The product I'm talking about is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and this is basically a vitamin infused primer that you will apply to the skin in a very thin layer. It smells absolutely amazing, and once you start applying it, it's almost like a balm. It will melt into the skin. It's absolutely gorgeous. And some of you might not like scented products. I do. I love all of the scented Too Faced products, and I love perfumes. I love everything that smells nice and luxurious, and this primer surely does. It smells absolutely amazing. I'm gonna insert a video in a second for you showing you how I applied this primer. I applied it on this side of the face, and I'm gonna zoom you in after we finished watching the application because I want to show you the difference it made. I really hope the camera will be able to catch it, but honestly, it's a really subtle difference. Basically, it managed to reduce the texture of the skin. Everything just looks more smooth, more beautiful on the side where I used it. So let me just zoom you in very quickly. So as you could tell on the video, this is the side where I used the primer, and I just feel like I don't really have too much texture. I don't have visibly enlarged pores. Even my wrinkles appear to be less prominent than usual. And now let's swap to the other side where I didn't use it. I just feel like you can see more texture where the highlighter is, and my pores appear to be more enlarged in this area, and I definitely feel like my fine lines show more. So once again, this is the side where we didn't use the primer, and this is the side where we did. Now some of you might say that a comparison like this is not really fair, because I'm basically comparing a really expensive primer to having nothing on the other side. And yes, I could have compared it to a cheaper primer I have, but I wanted to show you the effect this particular primer makes. So if you want me to compare it to a cheaper primer in the future, I definitely will. Just let me know. This primer is £44.50 for 50 milliliter of product, which is super expensive. I never imagined myself spending so much on a primer, but God, this product is so gorgeous. I absolutely love it, and you honestly only need the tiniest of amount. So just like the eye cream I will show you in a second, I feel like this primer will last me for about a year, and considering that, I might be able to justify that £44.50 a bit better than if I was having to buy a new one every single month. Nevertheless, it's still very expensive for a primer. Let's see very quickly what Bobbi Brown says about this primer on her website. A Bobbi Brown bestseller, a primer plus moisturization for smooth makeup application is the best of both worlds. Rich in feel but never greasy, this advanced face formula with shea butter instantly hydrates, softens and cushions skin. Who it's made for? Normal to oily skin types. Paraben-free, phthalate-free, sulfate-free, gluten-free, vegan. How to use? Apply to just cleansed face, avoiding eye area. Why is it different? This formula combines the moisturizing power of shea butter with vitamin B, C and E. Grapefruit and geranium fragrances leave a light, uplifting scent on skin. Skin looks and feels its best. Well, I can definitely agree that it's an amazing scent. It lifts the skin, it smooths the skin. I don't think you guys can tell on the camera, but especially this area here on this side it looks so dry and textured, and on this side it just looks like I applied a filter on the skin. So I will keep using this product despite the price. I need this in my life. It looks absolutely gorgeous. They also offer a 15 milliliter version for £14, which is probably a lot more affordable for a lot of people. If you go onto the Bobbi Brown website and you decide to pick up the primer from them, they also have a great offer where for absolutely free of charge they will send you a complimentary sample of the product. So basically, before you would open the full-size product and get to the point where you cannot return it anymore, at least here in the UK you can't return makeup products or skincare products that you opened already. So before you would get to the point of no return, you can actually just use the tester and see if you like it, and if you don't, you return it. But if that's not something you would like to do, you can still go with the £14 version where you get 15 milliliter of product, and I believe that will still last you for at least 3-4 months. You can see how you feel. I think £14 is a lot more reasonable than £44. So if you're interested in this primer and you don't want to go and splurge straight away, then maybe you should consider getting the smaller version first. Per milliliter you pay roughly the same amount, so you're not really making a better deal by buying the bigger one anyway. Now let's talk about the other product that I have been using for about 3 years at this point. This is my 3rd jar, and one jar normally lasts for me about a year. The product we're talking about is the Bobbi Brown Extra Eye Repair Cream. This was also recommended to me by one of my first YouTube crushes, Shanexo. I don't know if you guys know her, but she's basically a New Zealand YouTuber with a lot of subscribers, and she is a lot younger than I am, but I still really look up to her for her makeup skills, and I think she has got a lovely personality. So anyway, I asked her in one of her videos what eye cream she's using because her under eyes looked absolutely amazing, and she told me she's using this. So I picked it up, and oh my god, as soon as you apply this and it melts into the skin, it just plumps up that under eye area, and honestly it gets rid of your fine lines like no other eye cream. Because it's a really expensive eye cream, it's £48.50 for 15 milliliter. I have tried so many other eye creams because I was looking for an alternative, but honestly there is just no alternative for this. It's so thick, it's so nice, it's so plumbing, and it just melts into the skin. You can very easily go on and apply your makeup on top of it once you're finished. I normally like to let it sit for about 10 to 20 minutes before I sit down filming my videos, but honestly it makes a huge difference. Once again, I applied it on this side of the face, and I'm gonna now insert the video for you of that application to show you how I applied it. I just apply a little bit of it and I just keep patting it in with my finger until it completely melts into the skin. It's initially a white cream, but as soon as it melts into the skin, it becomes completely transparent, and it's such a lovely, lovely product. Honestly, you guys, I just zoomed you in again very, very quickly. So this is where I applied the eye cream, and this is where I haven't. I think even on the camera you can just see that I have these deeper fine lines in the corner as well. Everything just looks more dry, whilst on the other side everything just looks smooth and 100 times better, honestly. Unfortunately, no smaller version of this product available for you to test out, but if you go on eBay or any other website, I'm sure people will have some samples that you can just go and pick up. I love both of these products. I know that they are super, super expensive, but when you find something that works for you, it's worth the price as long as you can afford it. So I can 100% recommend both of them because they are lovely and they make a huge difference to your skin's appearance. I feel like this side of the face looks a billion times better. It looks like I had enough sleep, I had enough water, and I'm about 5 years younger than I am. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to very quickly show you these two products. First of all, the Bobbi Brown eye cream I wanted to show you ages ago, but I just never really wanted to film a video talking about one eye cream on its own. And so when I decided to pick up the primer as well, I thought, okay, maybe this is the time to sit down and film this video. I have been using the eye cream already a lot. Like I said, I've had this for about 3 years at this point, and every single time I do, I can straight away tell the difference to the appearance of my skin, my under eyes. Everything just looks a lot better, and I feel like I'm definitely getting the same effect from the face cream as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I would love to have you here. And until next time, take care of yourself. I will see you very soon. Bye.